Sister Wives Janelle Brown ponders getting spiritual divorce from Kody to avoid barrier. If she were to get married again, exclusive Dear Loves. Welcome to USA Drama. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Janelle Brown admits she never really thought about a spiritual divorce, but reveals why one might be worth it now in PEOPLA's exclusive preview of Sister Wives. Janelle and Kody Brown announced their split in December 2022 after 29 years of marriage. In PEOPLA's preview of Sister Wives, Janelle reveals the reason she is now considering getting a spiritual divorce from Kody. "I'm not dating, but if I found somebody, I would never want there to be like a weird barrier in my head," the TLC star says of terminating her marriage. Janelle Brown is having second thoughts about whether or not she should get a spiritual divorce from ex-Kody Brown. In PEOPLA's exclusive sneak peek at the April 26 episode of Sister Wives, Janelle, 55, admits she never really thought about a spiritual divorce following her split from Kody, which they announced in December 2022. "It didn't even occur to me because I'm really not part of that church anymore. And then when Mary got one, I'm like, huh," she adds, referring to Mary Brown's decision to terminate her 3-decade marriage to Kody. Her former sister wife, Christine Brown, who is now married to David Woolley, shares that she wasn't interested in formally ending her marriage to Kody, explaining, "I didn't feel the need to get a spiritual divorce. I was at a different spot spiritually. I believe in God, and he was great with me leaving. So the conversation with him was good enough for me.ina." Conversation with Janelle. Mary explains her reason for spiritually divorcing Kody through their church, aka the Apostolic United Brethren. "So when I did the legal divorce, I knew that the spiritual part of it was so valid," she says. "Because if it wasn't, what was yours? What was Robin's? What was Christine? I still think it's valid. So I'm like, I don't want to offend God," she responds. Mary then offers to share more insight into her decision and says she'd go with Janelle to get the spiritual divorce if needed. Janelle admits she is considering terminating the marriage for one reason, saying, "I'm not dating, but if I found somebody, I would never want there to be like a weird barrier in my head. I've been married for 30 years, and it had validity for me," she adds. Mary explains that Christine's perspective on it is why I don't believe in that faith, adding, "And I just felt like my marriage was valid. I need to actually terminate it. I need to feel like, no, this is done." In a confessional, Mary further details her need to terminate the marriage, as she saw the union as being of an eternal nature. "I did not want, and I knew that he did not want to be stuck in the eternities with me," she says. "And I felt like that's what that was, and so I needed to let that go." After the conversation, Janelle tells cameras that while she has kept my faith and remains in the realm of the LDS or the Mormon doctrines, one of her beliefs has changed. "I don't have to live plural marriage again. I don't know if I'll ever even marry again," she says. "But I've kept my faith. All of it's intact, except for that whole plural marriage thing. I don't know about that. So just so that I'm sure I'm good, if I were to remarry, maybe it's worth getting a spiritual divorce," she adds. Janelle previously told PEOPLA in January 2024 that she did not consider herself divorced. "Because we never were legally married, I can't really say I'm divorced," she said after the implosion of Kody's marriages in 14 months. She continued, "I just say, I'm no longer with him when I explain it to outside people. I'm like, I'm no longer with my partner." Janelle said she's always told people that my partner and I split up when explaining her relationship status and prefers the term single. "I don't know," she continues. "It's nebulous for me at this point. It depends on who I'm talking to, really. I guess I just consider myself single. I don't consider myself divorced or separated or whatever. I just think I'm single." Never miss a story. Sign up for PEOPLA's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what PEOPLA has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Sister Wives fans were thrilled to get an update from show star Janelle Brown, in which she showed off her progress in the garden. The 55-year-old shared a video on Instagram on April 25 detailing how her garden is coming along, saying, "A little bit of a hot mess. But today's workout was the beginning of the garden. Caleb and Maddie and I have been working, and so try to show you." She moved the camera to reveal a bit of the garden's layout, with tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, cauliflower, and broccoli all planted. Janelle also noted, "We decided to not do chickens and to wait. So we're turning their pen into the garden, which is nice, because it's fenced off and the dogs aren't going to run through it." Sister Wives star Kody Brown admits he loved his ex-wives in new clip exclusive. Sister Wives star Kody Brown admits he loved his ex-wives in new clip exclusive. The best workout that you probably can get. You don't have to pay for it. It's free and it's therapeutic. Gardening is the way to go, the reality TV star declared. She added a bit more information in the caption, writing, "Got a good bit of planting done in the backyard garden. While we wait for what seems like forever for the government agencies to stop being government agencies and approve our permits, it's been almost 9 months, you guys. This is my gardening outlet. And I just came in to wash up and saw the dirt on my nose. Some people have flour. I guess I have dirt," Janelle concluded. Fans loved seeing Janelle so happy and excited about gardening, with comments like, "I agree. Dirt therapy makes me happy too. So happy your dreams are finally coming true. And love this energy, Janelle. Living your best life. So proud of you chasing your dreams," wrote a third, while someone else shared the sweet reply, "Your happiness radiates through you, and I love how you bounced back and became your own person. You're one strong, independent woman, and I am super proud of you and your accomplishments." Kody Brown is looking back on his splits from exes Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown. In an exclusive clip of the Sunday, April 27 episode of Sister Wives, which Parade can exclusively reveal, Kody, 56, shared that he regrets the way he handled his breakups in the public eye. The conversation was sparked after his current and only wife, Robin Brown, brought up how angry he's been since he and his former spouses parted ways. "I think the biggest thing is whether or not you're able to process through it enough that you can be yourself again, because you've been very, very angry, and I understand this," Robin says, to which Kody replies, "And I apologize, and I understand that I've been in a bad place. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to them." The scene then cuts to Kody in a confessional, in which he delves deeper into how he handled his breakups with Christine, Janelle, and Mary in 2021, 2022, and 2023, respectively. Plural marriage is hard. "I thought from my myopic perspective, it was just hard on me, but I failed to recognize what a struggle this would be for my wives," he explains. "I'm trying to move on, but I'm kind of arrogant and cocky about how I do it in order to fight the emotions. Like all that STI said about not loving my wives and stuff, my exes, was just like me trying to dial in how I felt about it." He continues, "I was bullshitting myself. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not affected by this. Those mean women, they're gone. I never loved them anyway. I mean, this is really the crap I was spewing because that was the only defense I had." Divorce just does that to you. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is getting a lot of attention following his latest cameo. It's one of his ways to generate income even before his 3 other wives left him. Many of the videos he makes are life advice and birthday greetings. However, many were shocked when Kody talked about his small children in his latest video, showing his protective side against his ex-wives' kids. Keep reading to see what happened. Kody is known for the love and efforts he has shown his kids over the years. But things suddenly shifted, especially as the OG kids got older. The Sister Wives star began to distance himself from the older ones, especially since the passing of his son, Garrison Brown. Many fans have also noticed that he only refers to Robin's children as his kids, while he calls the other children his ex-wives' kids, making it sound like they're not his. This led to speculations that he's ditching the older kids, especially now that their mothers have left him. His latest cameo also fueled speculations that he's looking at them differently today. Some fans on social media react to Kody Brown's latest cameo. He was giving advice about how to love children. The Sister Wives star said that his clients should love their children as much as they can, as well as communicate with them. He went on to say that they should make them accountable, ask about their homework, and put time and effort into talking with them. But what caught the attention of many was when Kody said that they should avoid pecking orders, especially from a different spouse. Many believe that Kody was referring to his ex-wives and his older children. According to a discussion thread, they think that it was Kody's way to say that he's protecting his younger kids with Robin. From the older children.its, disturbing and a disgusting thing to say in the position he's in relation to every single one of his children. What a freak. His whole thing is making kids accountable. What about making you the parent accountable while? Kody Brown spouting parenting advice is so almost as ironic as him giving hair tips. Kody Brown is also becoming more obvious that he wants to move on from his ex-wives and older children in the latest season. TLC recently released a description for the upcoming episode 22 of Sister Wives Season 19. It states that Kody will discuss with Robin his desire to exit being a polygamous couple. Meanwhile, Mary and Janelle will meet at the Coyote Pass property to discuss a strategy moving forward. Christine will also spend her first Valentine's Day with David Woolley. Kody Brown has always taken pride in how appealing he is to his 4 wives. He believed he could lure any woman in with his six-pack and blonde curls. But as he aged and continued to play the victim, Kody's value as a husband tumbled. The Sister Wives star is now mostly undesirable as his 3 ex-wives revealed just how mad married life was with him. The last 2 seasons of Sister Wives have been hard for Kody. He's had to watch 3 women he didn't love walk away from him. And the decision was a blow to his ego. However, Robin Brown stuck by his side. Fans expected nothing less since she was the favorite spouse. On the most recent episode of Sister Wives, the mother of 5 admitted he was hard. And I had to sit there and explain this to him, that you were a moody butthole. The angsty teenage phase was a total turnoff when it came to the patriarch. But it seems like he is finally coming out of his depression. Kody shared with cameras that the sting of 3 divorces has really hurt him. It goes through your mind once in a while. Hey, do these divorces devalue me to her? I've been left. Do you still want me the same way? Kody explained. Once again, Kody is trying to place the blame on his first 3 wives, noting, as they left, they stole some of my confidence, and I'm vulnerable, and I'm a fool. According to Robin, Kody got into his head that my issues with him were because he didn't have other wives. But this just goes to show that the father of 18 is still blaming everyone else for the family breakdown. The man loves to act as if he were the victim who went through multiple trials and tribulations. Kody often comes across as someone with Peter Pan syndrome. It would explain why he was such a good dad when the children were young. He got along with them better because they thought he was a god. His wives also gravitated toward the fun-loving man. But as time went on, everyone matured except Kody. It's become a running theme that he whines when he feels he has been personally victimized by the family. However, he was the one who made the big life changes. Kody upped and moved the entire family to Arizona, and he couldn't make decisions to build on Coyote Pass. Not to mention, Kody was the one who implemented the strict COVID-19 rules, which segregated his entire family. I think it was more about losing for Kody. The man doesn't like being told what to do, and he doesn't like having no control. With 3 wives walking away, most would take that time to really soul search. But not Kody. He's more likely to cry and find fault in others. Even though Kody lost 3 wives, both he and Robin still consider one another soulmates. But the word is considered insulting in a polygamous family. Yet it didn't stop the duo from using it with one another. Robin told cameras, "I realized how wrong it was. And so I think maybe it's probably okay if you're my soulmate." For Robin, plural marriage was always the goal, but she added, "The splits didn't make him less valuable to me." That's not how I feel at all. And even with all the heartache, Robin would still try another plural marriage. Last season, she told viewers. "If I had a guarantee that it would be something beneficial and we would have a positive experience, I would be interested in living plural marriage again. But I would need a guarantee because this experience of the family falling apart has been so traumatic." At this point, Kody is not interested in looking for another wife. He bluntly stated, "Polygamy kills emotional intimacy. It makes everybody defensive, and I really want an emotionally vulnerable, intimate relationship with a woman, and you're not going to get that in polygamy."